it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
All right. That's enough of that, ladies and gentlemen. That's enough of that. It's time to bring some excitement. It's time to get bullish, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you guys caught the stream earlier. No fault to Tone and Matt. You know, Tone maybe needs a little bit more convincing, and Matt was sick as a dog. Man, did you guys hear his voice in the live stream there? He was not able to properly communicate how freaking bullish this latest move in Bitcoin is, and I'm here to rectify that situation. So let's go ahead and remove that. Let's get my screen share going, and let's talk about Bitcoin here, because we got the green wave. So first thing to come in was the green diamond. We were shouting from the rooftops, buy the green diamond. It's these historically mark the lows, as they have marked the low on every bear market in Bitcoin. So this time is no different. However, the thing is with the green diamonds, they never feel good. They never feel good, ever. Okay. So don't feel bad if you didn't buy the green diamond. Matt was even cutting and chopping and changing out of his position as a result of that green diamond. So don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. But we now need to draw our attention to the green wave flip. A green diamond with a green wave flip, ladies and gentlemen, is a very, very bullish sign in the right direction. Hello, by the way. I got a little carried away with the intro. Baloo the Bear, streaming at you on the Financial Summit YouTube channel, as well as the old Black Box channel. If you guys are watching the Black Box Trading channel, the old one that I haven't been posting on in a while, be sure to subscribe to the new channel, where we are posting pretty regularly every day. We got our stints. So definitely subscribe to that, or better yet, join the Discord. Let me get you a Discord code. Man, I am all over the map today. But there's the Discord, but it's covering up my TA, so scan it and let's move on. The next thing to get a fully bullish confirmation here is a 3-day bullish cross, which at this point, if we continue this bullish momentum here, if we take out the monthly high at $76,000 and stay above that for a week, we will cross. We will get that third confirmation. Green diamond, green wave flip, and a 3-day bullish cross are all the ingredients for success. So to all the people who have been sidelined, if you are still sidelined, maybe just start paying close attention. Don't pay half-assed attention. Don't think that you have months to make a decision here. I think that we're going to see some bullish price action. Some of the targets that I would be looking at here for the price of Bitcoin, the first port of call is easily this 90K level. And I think more than likely we would come up to this weekly point right here at 93,638. Which has lots of confluence back here. We can see that it has offered support support where it fell down, pumped up as a resistance. We broke out of that resistance. We broke through it as support, retested it as resistance. It's an important level. 93,000, we'll call it 95 for funsies because it will probably get a wick up to the $95,000, $96,000 level. But to, all that aside, it's a hell of a lot higher than 74, which is currently where we're at right now. I'm pretty bullish on what I'm seeing here in the price of Bitcoin. And I think I'm ready to even go as far as to say that I can place the strongest support on Bitcoin known to man. And that is the toilet paper icon of all the paper-handed plebs, all the paper-handed losers who sold Bitcoin at 60K. That is the strongest support that you could possibly put on Bitcoin, is the toilet paper handed pleb support at 60K. So this is our new TP line of support. I don't anticipate us to go below this level here. The TP is set. The toilet paper line is set. If you hate this sort of TA, that's fine. We're just having a good time. We're having a good time here. So yeah, I mean, I've been bullish on the price of Bitcoin. Some people making comments that I haven't been bullish. Now, I did say it on one of the other streams. Just because I'm shorting Solana on a day trade does not mean that I am bearish on the market on a macro level. I've actually been completely bull-tarded for most of this move, including being bullish all the way down this 50% correction. So take it with a grain of salt, but I've been maintaining my bullish stance that this cycle is not completed yet. And I think that, we've had our steep correction and the cards are aligning for a bullish narrative to take place on Bitcoin. We had 2024 and 2025 be some of the most bullish fundamental years in Bitcoin. News event after news event saying how bullish Bitcoin is. And we had kind of a shit bull market. Now we have uncertainty. Now we have war. Now we have people afraid, and those same people are broke and unwilling to participate in the market. So I feel like we're finally at the point where there's enough negativity in Bitcoin for us to go to $250,000. Like I would not be surprised if we take out this this high here at 96, 93 and go and retest the highs. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's take it one level at a time, And let's take a look at the market overall. I got total here. We don't need total because total is total bull for now. Let's go over to the S&P and just give a quick little gander at the S&P. Actually, before we do that, let's talk about the ITS trade. So we did post this in the Discord. Proof is in the pudding. I got to find it in all the alerts here. So here are all the free trade alerts that are sent to the Discord. Actually, that wasn't the first one. So yeah, we had this trade here. This was posted 4 days ago. So it took a while to play out. Yeah, this was posted 4 days ago saying I was waiting for a fill. Now that fill didn't happen before the TP took place. I figured we were in a choppy range. We got that TP level hit, and then we had that flash crash down to the fill. That's where I notified you. It said finally got filled. I maintained the bias of that trade. It didn't matter to me that we had already hit the TP. We got the fill, and boom, it filled today. We woke up to that one after the bullish move. We got that nice little fill, and we got ourselves a nice little profit there on Bybit. Links in the description if you guys want to sign up with Bybit and use the ITS system. And then apart from that, we've had just a ton of signals popping off. Basically, all of our bots, Bang Box, Bull Box, and MRI Swing Box all popped off, as well as the free Discord signal of the green wave flip confirmed in the Discord as well. So definitely a lot of value in the Discord. Go and check that out. Now let's go back to the market. Let's take a look at the S&P. S&P is rallying. Beautiful, beautiful move. With the amount of momentum behind this local move here on the S&P on the weekly chart, currently sitting at 686 on the ETF. I would be shocked if this didn't take out a new all-time high. And anytime the S&P gets a new all-time high, like this is so typical S&P, guys. Look at this fractal. It just repeats over and over and over and over and over again. This is just how the S&P works. It takes a slow, boring stair ride up. It curls over and gets a sharp recovery that breaks the all-time high, and then it stair climbs again, rolls over, sharp correction, recovers, V-shaped recovery, takes out the all-time high, curls over again, sharp correction, V-shaped recovery, takes out the all-time high, and it'll go again. So I'm thinking this goes up to 750, 800 on the ETF before you get that rounding over again. Long story short, we're looking at bullish signs ahead if this behavior of the S&P 500 continues. And, war, schmore, schmate, schrate, I don't care. I don't pay attention to the news. I'm not a fundamentalist. I pay attention to the price action. And if we take out the high of the S&P, you can anticipate a multi-month rally in the equity market, a multi-month rally in risk-on assets. And I wouldn't be surprised if risk-off assets like gold, silver, and oil also rally in the face of that as well. We are at the conclusion of the mania stage where, your end of days Weimar Republic type price action right here. So don't be surprised to see some nonsense continue. You guys should be used to the nonsense by now, but yeah. What else can we take a look at? Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, it's not really time to be talking about altcoins just yet. One thing at a time. Bitcoin is doing well. As a result of Bitcoin doing well, we can expect a recovery here in MSTR. If you guys want to spam your tickers, we can go ahead and take a look at the one by one. No real move on MSTR just yet. MSTR is a leverage play on Bitcoin. It's always going to lag Bitcoin. So once Bitcoin starts to prove to the market that it's really got a recovery, you can see that there's still a local lower high, lower low structure here on MSTR, whereas on Bitcoin, you have a local higher low, higher high structure. So when that confidence comes into Bitcoin, it will bring confidence into MSTR that has not taken effect yet, and it will not take effect until we can take out the high at 152 per share on MSTR. But MicroStrategy, they are just capturing the narratives with the latest stretch project product, just hoovering up all of the Bitcoin, and the new ETF. Oh my God, I'm so bad at American banks. JP Morgan. I'm just going to go ahead and say it's JP Morgan. If I'm wrong, correct me. But JP Morgan just released an ETF. It's already seen an insane amount of inflows in a very quiet, very just dead market, man. Like, you're seeing insane inflows in a dead market. So that's telling you something. What else can we take a look at? Let's take a look at gold and silver real quick. Gold making a rebound, certainly not as strong as what we're seeing in the equity market. Silver should be doing the same thing, but with a much more bearish structure. Silver is definitely the retail play. Until retail gets excited about silver again and excited about risk on assets, they're always the lagger. When retail is really bullish on something, you're approaching it top. So we need to wait. It'll be a lagging asset, probably to gold, maybe even a lagging asset to Bitcoin. We'll see what kind of a Bitcoin catch up Bitcoin can play against gold. Speaking of which, let's actually take a look at the gold Bitcoin chart. So BTC gold down at the lows. Now this chart is pretty impressive, honestly, in how, like, we never even had a bull market. To me, what that means is this whole range dating back to 2021 is an accumulation. So if we've just been in an accumulation, one of two things can happen. we either get a nice rally where everybody gets really excited and we get happy, and maybe we see 150,000 Bitcoin and we're up at this level, or we break out of it and we really start to multiply the value of Bitcoin when compared to gold, and we really start to close that gap between the gold to Bitcoin ratio. Now, as you can tell, I'm very excited. So we're gonna cool it back a little bit. This is the first target. So once we get up into this range at around 36 ounces per BTC, we will reassess and we will see what's going on in the market. But no matter which way you look at it, I'm pretty darn bullish on the price of Bitcoin. All right, what else can we take a look at? Let's see what's going on with the dollar. Dollar dominance is declining, ladies and gentlemen. You know, the Chinese yuan is being accepted at the Strait of Hormuz as a toll for crude oil, for barrels of oil, circumventing the petrodollar. Bitcoin is also one of the options for payment, and so are stable coins. So they got to do something. They got to do something. And I'm sure the battle is not over yet. As much as I would like to see this dump out of this multi-year parallel channel here, I don't think it's going to happen. Yes, I was trying to draw a parallel channel there. I failed miserably. So we'll probably see some sort of a bounce. And yeah, we'll just see a rally in everything. We'll see a rally in oil. We'll see a rally in the S&P. We'll see a rally in commodities, gold, silver, Bitcoin, and we'll see a rally in the dollar. I don't think it's it for the dollar just yet. I think they got a little bit more road to kick the can down. But yeah, we'll have to monitor the DXY to see how things play out there. All right. I think that's it. I just wanted to get on and scream about this beautiful, beautiful bullish chart on Bitcoin. Next protocol, like we said, if you need even more convincing, if you are not the person who bought the green diamond marking the low at 60K, if you are not the person to be buying the green wave flip, which historically results in large scale rallies, large rally, green wave flip, large rally, green wave flip, large rally, green wave flip, large rally. Then the next thing you would be looking for is that bullish cross on the 3-day. So we are maybe a week and a half away from that bullish cross on the 3-day. Once we get that, you have all three signs pointing to upwards continuation, with the most conservative target in my eyes being 93K, with probably at least a psychological touch of 100K. If you guys are wondering why I'm wearing this stupid shirt, by the way, it's Songkran Festival. So shout out to anybody who's watching in Thailand, or if you have ever been to the Songkran Festival in Thailand. I'm going to go get into a water fight right after this live stream. It's, for those who don't know, it's the Thai New Year's, and they celebrate by having a massive water fight. So pretty cool. Everybody is just throwing buckets of water and squirting each other with water guns, and it's meant to symbolize purification, purifying away last year, getting you new and ready for the year to come. It was always more of a spiritual thing with flowers and kind of holy water and stuff, and it's evolved into this massive water fight. The whole country has a water fight for 3 days, so it's pretty cool. So I'll be heading to that later. So shout out to all the Thai viewers and anybody who's visited Thailand during Songkran. And yeah, that's it. I think we will wrap things up there. So definitely hop into the Discord if you guys aren't already in there. And while you're in there, go ahead and learn about the ITS system. This is the system that Matt and I have been trading since, well, Yeah, since the beginning of this year. We both started in Christmas, and it's an awesome system. You increase your probability of success up from 5% to 40%. 95% of traders lose money. That's where we're getting that statistics from. With this system, only 60% of traders lose money. So if you have any ability whatsoever to determine a direction in the market, I highly suggest that you go ahead and take a look at this system. It's been working wonders for us. It's been working wonders for a lot of the other people using it. And if you're trying to bridge that gap between, paper trading and professional, this is my career trading, if you're in that dabbling phase where you still have a job, but you're wanting to learn how to trade, but you're losing confidence on not knowing how to trade choppy markets, definitely check out the ITS system. And you can ask all the questions you want in the Discord. Until next time, please trade safe. That is all the time I got for today. And until next time, have a good one. Not even making sense today. I'm too excited to go to Songkran. Anyways, until next time, do all the things. Have a good day, and we will see you on the next stream. Good night. Good evening.